3, 4. Okay. Hey, everyone. The RedHawk recap, episode 9. We're recording on Monday today, Sunday. We ended up waking up a little too late. Saturday, me, Dal, Art, Sugar, we were out on the town a little bit. We'll go into that in a little bit, but yeah, we're back. And I'm finally completely done with this sickness. 2 days antibiotics, and it fucking wipes it out. Wipes it the fuck out. I'm feeling good, fucking good. Trained hard as fuck this morning. We did 6 8-minute rounds, full pace. Full pace from your wrestling stance. It's not sitting from your butt, flow rolling. It's fucking scrapping hard, not trying to get a point score on you, and trying to fuck the other guy up. And we're going against really competitive people too. So we're really getting a lot of good benefits from that kind of training. My buddy James Nakashima, he wrestled at Ohio State. He was a starter there, and he's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. He fights for 1FC. Fucking stud. The kid's a stud, and every time I go with him, it brings out the best in me, makes me scrap hard for the full 8 minutes focused. My friend Kyle Stewart, he fought in the UFC, had a little stint in the UFC, lost 2 at 170, but now he's at 185, and I think it's way better for him. He's improved his wrestling. He's way fucking stronger now. He's a different animal at 185. He was there too. We had some great rounds, and Taquino was there too, and he always brings some fucking tough rounds too. So yeah, back to training. I think I'm gonna compete in the Nogi Worlds coming up here in a couple weeks, so I want to be ready to go. And then 4 weeks after that, the ADCC trials, and I want to be more prepared than I've ever been for a tournament, and just try to really show up. But did you guys watch that Joe Biden speech at all? Did you watch any of it? The 30-minute one, Jay?
No. What was he saying?
It's fucking insane, dude. It's insane. Him just spewing off shit for 30 minutes, saying how everyone, you need to get the vaccine. You have to get the vaccine. If you're a business with over 100 employees, require them to get the vaccine. And Paul Check sent me this video. I should put the video in the link in bio, but sent me this video about this doctor and this guy who's a pretty solid source, talking about this whole COVID-19, this whole pandemic was about the vaccine. Knowing they're gonna come out with a vaccine, and it's about people getting the vaccine. It's kind of a fucking creepy video, but there's so many videos out there like that. Yeah, when my brother gets a vaccine, completely healthy, 2 days or whatever, a week after, has a leg aneurysm, a blood clot, completely healthy kid, about loses his leg, could fucking die from a blood clot. Luckily he didn't. They got it taken care of, but dude, still, I talked to my mom. My mom's like, well, the government does have you in mind. Like, they have your best
interest.
Yeah, your best interest in mind. I'm like, do they, Mom? Are you fucking sure? She's like, yeah, but we put our trust in God, and God during this, the brothers, and they say get the vaccine. I'm like, yeah. I don't know about the fucking vaccine. Like,
Yeah, fuck that.
It's like, God damn it, get your goddamn health in line. Try to sleep good. Try to eat some good, nutritious food. Try to stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. And my mom was saying you put God before that. She wasn't being mean about it. She's always really nice about debating, but she's like, yeah, I put God first. I'm like, well, I put my relationships, my health, and my relationship with myself first. And if a God doesn't like that, then I don't want him to be my God. It's a little crazy. God, but religious people, they can be a little fucking crazy, can't they? Especially when they're deep in it, 20, 30, 40 plus years. The brainwashing is deep. And anything that comes and question it, that's Satan coming in. That's Satan talking to you, and you need to block it out. So I guess Alex Jones has been going off. So Alex Jones got banned from YouTube?
Yeah, a while ago. They
Are you
took down
serious?
his page and everything.
What was their reason for banning him?
I'm not too sure. Maybe Jay knows more than me. I don't know. He'd always go off on just like tangents about like the what is that? This Sandy shit.
The higher ups fucking kids.
shit like that. And he would also, I think he talked about, there's an event, I forgot what it's called, Sandy something. And he
In
tried
California.
He tried to say it was a hoax, like that nobody ever died.
Oh, Sandy Hook.
Yeah, that. And I think that's what got him in trouble mostly, because he gets a lot of views. Like, he gets fat views, or at least when he had his page.
Yeah.
So maybe they didn't like that he was, like, spreading that message.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of conspiracies, but a lot of things, I guess, came true, but I don't know too much about it. I think that was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And, like, a lot of the families and stuff.
I guess he's going off. I haven't looked into it too much, but I don't know what site is his site. It's probably...
I think it's InfoWars.
Yeah, InfoWars. But he's saying people are getting fucked up from this vax and the hospitals aren't recording it. And of course they're not gonna. And my mom was like, my doctor is about to get a divorce from his wife and move back to Africa because he's not going to get the vax. And she's like, I told him, Doc, just get the vax. Don't lose your wife. I'm like, Mom, good God.
People losing family members just because of not getting the vaccine and shit.
Fucking 4 years from now, every one of those people has cancer.
But I said 3 to 5 years. They're supposed to die after the vaccine.
Well, that's a
Conspiracy.
a conspiracy. That's fucking crazy though. God damn it, dude. Fuck. How crazy would that be? And it's all these and he said all government, if you work for the government, they're going to enforce it. You got to get vaxxed. If you're a corporate company with over 100 employees, they need to require getting vaccinated. It's going to cause a big fucking shitstorm.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But of course, yeah, the hospitals recording that. Of course, the hospital's not going to say, yeah, he got the vaccine and it fucked him up. And it's fucking scary because now the YouTube is fucking banning these people. These people that have maybe Alex Jones is completely fucked up. Who fucking knows? But some of his shit obviously comes true. But now he doesn't even have a voice, really.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks. There's not another platform where you can go and just say whatever the fuck you want.
I mean, that's why he has his website, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
It's a little bit different than YouTube. I don't know. I don't really go on websites that much. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think. Just Amazon, or when you sent me like little articles and shit.
Yeah.
I don't really read blogs and shit.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of good ones out there. Like this bigthink.com website's really good. Thethinker.org is really good. Jamesclear.com is probably one of my favorite websites. Really fucking good. There's just so much info on that site. There's a couple sites that I like, but yeah, the whole vax thing, it's like, holy shit. And we don't know shit. I don't fucking know shit. None of us know shit. That's the scary thing. But what I do know is my brother got that vaccine and he's fucking very healthy. He's healthier than most people. He exercises. He eats good. He never had any significant trauma to that leg. But all of a sudden, there's a blood clot and he's about to lose his fucking leg. Just all of a sudden. I'm like, dude, that's enough for me to be like,
yeah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good. Almost everyone at our gym got the COVID. Almost everyone. Some of them said, yeah, it was kind of bad. But most of them, dude, we busted it out. This last cold we got that everyone was like so sure was a COVID vaccine that wasn't a COVID vaccine. I mean, wasn't a COVID. It was just a cold. It was fucking way worse than the COVID. Way worse, dude. So it's like, I don't fucking know. Sound like my fucking dad getting fired up about shit I don't know.
Just reading the daily news.
God, dude.
For real.
Watching the fucking news, too. It's
It's
like,
fucking
oh
depressing.
my God.
You turn it on, you're just like, what the fuck?
I watch news.
Why would people watch this?
For no fucking reason. To watch something?
Yeah, well, it's just the older folks that have done it their whole fucking lives. But yeah, Saturday night. Well, about 3 weeks ago, I got an email from this Strelka FC, and they said, "Hey Tim, we're fans of the podcast. Would love for you and Sugar to come out and watch the event. And if you have any amateur guys," I'm like, "Yeah, I do." I'm like, "Oh, it must be a little amateur event in AZ." So I looked it up, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" It was like some Russian.
It's weird because those dudes didn't seem like they were Russian.
No, it's in the dirt, and they had some. We rolled up to Apache Junction, about 50 minutes from Phoenix. I told probably 5 of my fighters that I think, sparkling water, watermelon lemonade. I told about 5 of them that I think are ready for a fist fight. Say, hey, let's show up here. Just do you have health insurance? I want to make sure they all had health insurance, just in case something fucked up happens. You know, when there's no commission, there's no shit like that. But dude, in this day and age, it's so hard to get experience as an amateur. You have to go through all this stuff. We got to fight all the fucking time in Montana from when I was 14, doing smokers at different gyms, going to different high schools and dueling them smokers. We'd get to box them. Mm-hmm. And then the day I turned 18, it was easy to get amateur fights. I had 10 amateur fights. It was just easy to get them. It wasn't a big deal. But here it's such a big fucking deal. And if you haven't fought, it's so important. Like, you think you have an idea of what it would be like to fight someone. You think you do. But when you're about to actually fight someone and there's people watching, there's a certain type of nerves that comes about, and there's a certain kind of like emotions that come about. It's like scary. It's fucking scary.
I felt scary for them.
Yeah. And that even more so. It's in the fucking dirt. It's in the dirt and it's 100 degrees out. We don't have a locker room. You show up there, the boys weighed in, signed this paper, what experience they had, and then they matched them up according to weight, and then they announced the guy, no microphones, no. It's like fucking the most ghetto shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Bad.
Were you? I was a little nervous. I was like, I just don't want somebody to get
fuck.
fucking hurt.
Well, I mean, some of the fucking fights were crazy.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to get hurt, and I don't want my guys to fucking kill anybody. But yeah. So a fight like that, a normal amateur fight, it's like, okay, you weigh in, you have a padded cage. You have a cage. You have a ref that's going to take care of you in there.
For sure.
Like, when you want out, you can get out easily. You just tap the mat twice. These refs, I don't know. He
didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. He was like, we're gonna pause, we're gonna fucking restart. I'm like, what the fuck?
He did a good job based on what the fuck he had. He was a nice guy, but dude, I don't know how all those fighters and stuff heard about it. So they show up and they matched up accordingly.
What Craigslist ad?
5 of my guys tussled. And and five of them won. One with a fucking brutal KO that scared the fuck out of me. I'm just so glad that dude woke up, dude. It's like, Jesus Christ. And then JJ's fight, my boy JJ, who I've trained at the UFC gym like since he was probably 16 years old, 17 years old, just a little soft kid, would start almost crying over anything. If he got tapped out or if he couldn't learn the move correctly drilling, he'd fucking spaz out and lose his shit, and just not tough. Like, not tough. And he's been hanging out with Sean and I for years. And he fought. And he fought this athletic black kid. And this athletic black kid's like, I want boxing. And I asked JJ, I'm like, you want to box? He's like, I don't really want to box. Same kid who boxed J-Rob. And the black kid saw JJ, saw his body, his tall, skinny body. He's like, no, I'll fight that kid MMA. And the bell rang, and the kid was super, you could tell he had skill.
Yeah, he was athletic.
He was breathing really good. His hands were up, and he was a good disciplined stance. I was like, okay, it's going to be a good match. And JJ stayed disciplined with his hands up, really sharp. And we're in dirt. It's 105 degrees out. He just wrapped his fucking hands with like just a normal boxing wrap, put them in MMA gloves, put your mouthpiece in. And JJ started getting his ass beat.
Yeah, it was bad for a while.
They got in a couple scuffles, and the kid was way explosive and way more fast than him. And the kid ended up taking JJ down on top of him, starting beating on JJ. So I went and grabbed a shirt for like a towel to throw in. I'm like, I'm not letting any of my guys get fucked up. I let him scrap. The kid wasn't hitting him much. He was hitting his gloves a lot. And then JJ, late in the match, 6 minutes into the fight, we're in dirt. Like, there's dirt on their faces. There's dirt in the air. It's like, and they're just still scuffling. JJ kept maintaining his guard. Ended up catching the kid in the triangle. The kid lifts him up to slam him. JJ hooks onto the leg. The guy starts blasting with the other hand. And
I thought it was over at that point.
I was nervous because I knew how gassed JJ was, and I know his leg, and I know it takes a lot of strength to finish a triangle when you're tired. And the kid ended up tipping over. JJ switched it to an armbar, and the kid tapped. And he jumped up. He's like, whoa! And all the boys were hyped, and it was fucking because that kid had his boys too, who were a bunch of like big gangsters. It was fucking.
They're all next to me and shit.
Y'all got tapped with JJ.
Yeah,
that's good because JJ sometimes not confident as jits.
That's it.
But I'm like, you're good. When I roll with them, I'm like, you're solid. You just have to be confident.
Yep. And that's a big thing for those guys. Like, fighting with those circumstances, how scary and nerve-wracking it is. You don't know who you're going to fight. You have no idea who you're going to fight. You have no idea if they're lying about their experience.
For real.
But they all, and I could tell, putting the gloves on all of them, they're all really nervous. And I don't blame them. Like, fuck, you're about to fight in dirt and you don't know who. It's 100 degrees out.
For real.
And you don't know how good this fucking ref is. But they all just went through those emotions and breathed. And once they got in there, they just trusted in their techniques. And they all fucking won. I was super impressed with them. But now, okay, they all got some confidence from that. They all felt the emotions like, okay, I'm in here and this motherfucker's trying to hurt me. Sparring, okay, yeah, you can get a decent idea of fighting when you're sparring. But you know the other guy's not trying to hurt you.
But when it comes to fighting,
when it comes to fighting, this guy's trying to hurt you. He's trying to put your lights out. He's going to kick you in the face if he has the chance, hard as he can. So, and they went through those emotions, stayed disciplined with their techniques. All of our group there kind of like, they were feeding off each other. So they're all pretty confident. But like I said, going into the next amateur fight, we got to just keep working on their skills, move into a real amateur fight, and now they'll be way more comfortable. Still nerves. Still, you're going to get those butterflies and you got to learn to counter them. But they've been it before. They've been in a fucking dirt backyard and scrapped through it. So at the end of it, I was like, going into it, I'm like, God, should I just be having my guys do this? I don't fucking know. It was making me nervous, especially if one of them get hurt, I'll feel super fucking guilty. Yeah. But then at the end of it, I'm like, okay, fuck yeah.
That shit was sick, though.
I got all the boys a lot more confident, got them fired up. Jakar's teaching the MMA program now, and we got a group of studs. And the biggest thing is they're studs mentally. And that's the fucking most important thing about it.
Bro, that shit was crazy about when Connor was fighting and that black dude fucking got pissed.
Oh, I didn't see that yet. I'll go to that in a second. Yeah, but even the convo with JJ, like I said, JJ was not a confident kid, and he's had some fucked up things happen in his life. Like in the past year, his sister got a car wreck and died super young, super fucking sad, and he's been in a dark place. But he said that was one of the best moments of my life for sure. Can't wait for the video. I said, yeah, it was fucking badass, especially considering all the circumstances. Not many people could do that like you did. And he said, I had to dig deep. I was in a couple dark places mentally, a couple moments in that fight. And that fucker was strong, but it was worth all the pain. He said, I said, you battled the demons and overcame it. Most people would have broke, which they 100% would have. When he was under there getting pounded, a lot of people, 90% of people would have tried to tap and quit. So it was a good thing. So Connor ended up getting in a fight with a black guy?
Well, remember at the end of the fight, the guy that got
Oh yeah, my boy Connor. So yeah, who won? It was JJ won. My boy Connor won. My boy Jimmy Dietz won. My boy Joe Selecki about fucking took this dude's head off, scared the fuck out of me. And then my boy Danny Flores, Mexican kid. He's up and comer. He's gonna be very tough. Yeah, but Connor fucking mounted this guy's black guy's pretty big, like and scary, almost scary looking like a gangster.
Yeah,
way bigger. You know Connor I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Connor ends up taking him down a couple times. The guy just holds his gloves. They stand him up. And then Connor mounts him, and Connor's just punching his gloves, landing an elbow here and there, and the ref's like, it's over. That black guy gets, what the fuck? Fuck this. His fat ass wasn't even fucking hurting me. Let's go again.
He's like, yeah, he's a sloth or some shit like that.
Yeah, let's fucking go again. It's like, okay, we'll let you guys go again, but Connor's going to start and mount, and then we'll start.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. And he was just...
He's always go to the streets. We'll go out there and fight like real fighters.
He's just freaking out. I'm like, dude, you just got whooped. I wish that ref would have kept him there for like a half hour. Because the kid wasn't going to get on a mount no matter what the fuck he did.
Yeah, he was fucked. He said he was Kyler's homie or some shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Then we cruised out. We were going to go to Gilligan's, the little person bar. But I guess it shut down. We cruised out there and it shut down. They took the lowered bar away in September, so we didn't get to find a little person friend yet, but we'll find one. And when we do, they're going to be really cool, I bet. Triller. Yeah, Triller happened this weekend. Anderson fucking clubbed Tito. I'm sure Tito was a big underdog because there's no way Tito was going to do anything to fucking Anderson Silva when it's just boxing. So Tito probably went in there knowing, okay, if I get cracked, I'll get a nice little payday. But he actually got cracked for real. He fucking stroked him, dude. God damn. And then Vitor fucked up Evander, which was, I knew was going to happen. I didn't know the betting odds were as close as they were. I guess they weren't super close. But it's like, dude, 59 years old. People are like, Vander's going to piece him up. I'm like, are you sure? He's 60.
That's wild.
And Vitor's fucking probably, with TRT Vitor, he's probably a clean 25 years old. Explosive as fuck.
Yeah, I wonder why, like, I always think, like, do they need the money? Is that why they're fighting, or what do you think?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like, I would think Anderson's pretty well off, no?
Yeah.
I would think. I don't know.
Anderson looked fucking good, though. He looked fucking good. But someone like Evander, you never know. His manager maybe calls him and say, hey, you want to fight in 10 days, an MMA fighter with no boxing matches for $1 million?
Shit.
And you just show up that night, box, and you get the $1 million check. It's like,
But it's like you get your ass beat for a meal. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Depends where you're at in life.
yeah,
Low-key.
I think so too.
Because, like, if I was 60, I was like, I'm close. I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah,
$1 million. I don't know. I guess it depends. If I was 60 and I was well off, I'm like, I don't care.
yeah.
But
yeah.
they probably love fighting. They're super passionate still.
Mhm.
Like, it's always in their heart. Like, I'm sure I'll always feel like that about jiu-jitsu, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But the head trauma is a little different. But who knows?
yeah.
Evander could be on some testosterone too, feeling good. Waking up still solid boners, feeling fucking good. Yeah, what was going on with this? Did MGK say something in the past about Connor?
I have no fucking idea.
I don't know. I don't even know what happened. They just showed the scuffle there, and then they asked Connor what happened, and he's just like, I don't know. Like, he didn't really go into detail about what happened. But
This is it right here.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
see. Oh, what
just,
the
like, throws a drink at him, and then he I think he swings at him. That's what that picture right here.
I wonder.
I feel like he's going back to that same route he was in where he was
Well,
all
dude, take
fucking people
one
up.
fucking good little snort. Take one little snort, and you want to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? What did that guy even ask?
I don't know. I think he asked him what happened with Connor, maybe? I don't know. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me try to play it again and watch again.
So what happened here?
Yeah, because I saw it
fuck
on
you.
Twitter earlier and I was like, what the fuck?
I bet MGK was scared.
Yeah, he
yeah, I
looked like
would
he was
be.
scared. Fuck, kind of fuck him up.
With one leg.
That's
huh?
Just see
Literally.
coked up Connor. MGK all kicks him low.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
Is it playing from the TV or no?
I think, oh, it probably is. Hold on.
Yeah, it is.
My bad. He said, I don't even know that guy.
Oh damn, he's with Megan Fox. Damn, yeah. I wonder
Megan
what,
Fox is bad as fuck. I don't give a fuck.
what got him fired up about that.
I know.
Yo, Triller, set this up. 5-rounder. I got my money on Machine Gun Kelly. So did you see Jake Paul today on Ariel's show? I think he wants Jorge. I didn't watch it, but I think he wants Jorge. Who knows? Boxing.
You think he's...
Just boxing. It's different sport. It's a different sport,
I
Dallas.
feel like it's like the same shit with Tyron. It's going to be the same bullshit.
But isn't Jorge
Like,
like has pretty good hands?
He has
Decent?
good
Better
hands.
than Woodley?
For sure. He can box. Jorge can box. But fucking, oh damn. I just don't. I think Dana will be like, okay, obviously the kid can box a little bit. What's the point in risking fucking one of my superstars going over there and losing? If Dana looked at Jake Paul and was like, this kid fucking sucks, he'd say, Jorge, yeah, we'll let you have the contract. Go beat the fuck out of this kid. And
I
then we
mean,
can
he's
get
on a
back to it."
loss right now. He hasn't fought since Usman.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
So.
There's no way Dana would let it, dude. There's no fucking way. If he did, I'd be pumped.
It would be a
fucking
good
sick.
fight, though. Fuck.
And it would sell a lot of pay-per-views. The countdowns would be sick.
Man,
Yeah.
Showtime shit. That'd be sick.
Jorge's good at talking
Do it
shit.
at MSG or in Florida. That'd be sick.
Be fucking awesome. Another one they're talking about, Anderson Logan. Damn. I wonder what Logan says about that fight. I wonder if he's like, hell no. But when we were at the Impulsive show, Logan was making it sound like he's good on boxing. Like I think he made what,
Who knows?
some crazy amount of money,
Yeah, from that Floyd fight.
and he's sitting good. And he like, yeah, how do you go up from there fighting Floyd? Anderson, I don't know. Anderson would be a huge fucking fight too, but I bet the way Logan made it sound, he's like, I'm good on boxing.
Yeah.
But who knows? You know what I mean? He's still so fucking young.
So how old is he? Both of them.
I think Jake's fucking 23 or something.
Oh,
Nate Diaz, Vicente Luque. Damn,
I saw that on Twitter.
that's a sick fucking fight. I feel it's not a good fight for Nate.
I know.
Vicente's a good black belt in jiu-jitsu. Really good. Vicente probably walks around 195, 190. He's a big welterweight. And he has good ass striking. I just feel like that'd be bad for homie Nate.
I feel like Nate and Connor should just fight next year.
Yeah.
Because they're both on fucking 3 losses, and it's like, it'd be fucking good.
Dude, I think so too. No, you?
Yeah.
Fucking let them scuffle
Yeah,
again.
and whoever wins at least goes out with a win.
Yeah. Who knows? But dude, rolling around those fucking Teslas is a different kind of ride. It's like, holy fuck, dude.
Like the king, huh? You're just like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Well, I think about when the only 200 years ago, not even 200 years ago, the only form of transportation was a horse and buggy.
I know.
A horse and buggy, dude. How long it would take to come to Waddell to Phoenix or Peoria on a horse, and the uncomfortable ride that would be. I'm like, oh my God, in such a short period of time. So that would be our great grandpa, grandma. We're literally fucking Native Americans on the, like, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy to think the way I wish I would have paid more attention in history class. I was just fucking twiddling my thumbs, thinking about puss, trying to probably jack off under my table or something.
Fucking write down your table and shit.
Yeah, but the evolution of that to where their only forms of communication, like, were people traveling with the news. That's why I don't understand how there was like presidents that made rules and made we need a historian to come on here and talk about. Mariah knows, she was teaching me a lot. She must have paid attention in history class and shit. But starting out with the 13, 14 colonies, whatever it was, and then trying to get rid of slavery. And it reminds me of today, like our dads, when they talk about taking guns. Fuck that, come try to take my guns. And people were doing that back when they were saying, hey, no more slavery. Fuck that, you're not gonna change us, come try to take my slaves. Like, it's just weird. And it just wasn't that long ago. That's the fucking weird thing. It wasn't that long ago. People were roughing it, dude. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, I never paid attention in history either. I didn't pay attention anywhere.
Yeah.
At least you're honest.
Except jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, true. It's the only thing.
But yeah, thinking back to that, and that literally just wasn't that fucking long ago, is super crazy. When you get high and watch shows, like, I forgot the show it was, but it was with Tom Hanks and it was on HBO Max. And it goes back to those days.
A little history show, or what was it?
It's like almost like a Western show.
Oh.
Pretty good. I always like Tom Hanks acting.
Yeah, me too.
How many weeks are we from Nick Diaz and Robbie?
What's the 25th, right?
Yeah, so is it like in a week or two?
6 years away from fighting. 6 years. That's a fucking long time, dude.
Those embeddeds are gonna be sick.
They are. Fucking Nick looks old for some reason.
I know.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just his face and all the scars he's had from the years of fighting. But damn,
Looks
yeah.
like a dad.
It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I wonder how good.
Is it 5 rounds?
Let me see. I don't think it is it? I think it's.
I think it's 3, right?
Yeah, it should be 3. I don't think it'd be
I
5.
feel like the 5 rounds would be a little different than the 3.
Yeah. I think he's gonna go for a kill. Like, Jesus is going for a knockout.
Dude, you be careful with Robbie Lawler. That motherfucker counter punches people so fucking hard. That's where he lights people up, is when they're trying to come at him. And that's why with those Diaz brothers, like those 5-round fights, they gotta take their ass beat in the first 3 rounds. 2 rounds, they'll maybe start picking it up and catch you when you make a mistake and you're gassed. 3 rounds, I feel like might be a little different, but it'd be pretty fucking sweet to see Nick pull it off. But I hate seeing ruthless Robbie Lawler lose too, because he's a fucking beast too. I didn't watch the MMA hour today. Was Sean's interview good?
I haven't even checked. I haven't talked.
Was it a good one? What were they asking?
Good. They were just asking. Ariel was just asking him, about like when is he coming back, type of stuff. What's he been doing? And he just kind of said what he said in the whole Frankie Edgar shit, like what happened with that. And he just told them what we already know. That he wanted to fight him in Vegas, and you have is it the ADCC you have?
The trials, yeah.
The trials. And yeah, just talking about merch, talked about Patty the Baddie a little bit, just stuff like that. It was good though.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because that's coming up. It's coming up, starting to get serious. Fucking, I'm so glad we didn't go out Saturday night.
Bro, I know.
When we got bad association like you, trying to make me seem like the bad guy.
Bad.
Were you wanting to go out and turn up?
I just wanted to go out and see some girls.
And do what?
Just look.
Just look at them.
Just look, but not even talk,
Stalking.
but just look. It's not stalking, just looking.
Just go on
Yeah,
Pornhub
not
if
even
you wanna do
talking,
that.
just look. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay. I could go home, sit, get a nice little shower, rest, wake up, feel good, have some good training, or I could go sit with my friends in the corner of a bar and giggle and stare at a girl.
I mean, that would be fun. You can't say it's not going to be fun.
It is fun every couple years.
Dow hasn't talked to a girl in years. So.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you're with Sean, it's like, okay, well, we can get a bottle, we can get a table, and then those girls that are just the clout chasers, they'll be all up on it.
Yeah. I think that's what he wanted though too, a little bit.
I know. Well, we're down there and it's so hard, but it was not. None of us regretted coming home.
He
Not
said if he
one
was
of
in
us.
a different fit, he would have stayed. I was like, I know for a fact he would have fucking stayed.
Little jersey and
He was in
bucket
the
hat.
he was just the bucket. I was like, yeah, he would have stayed if he was in a suit.
Yeah, but we gotta fucking dial it in, dude. We just got to.
Yeah.
Gotta
I
keep
respect it.
fucking improving, because this is all fun and games. And like, oh yeah, top of the world, undefeated forever. But it's like, dude, if you don't train, you're gonna lose 3-4 in a row.
Fuck.
And then what?
They were
And
like,
that's a
it's
year.
over.
What if that was a year from now? It'd be like, fuck. We'll still be all boys, but just all the like everything going up would kind of slow down, which is not it wouldn't be that bad. We'd still have our good life, but still, if we want to fucking keep climbing the ladder,
Gotta
we
keep, yes,
gotta
focused.
keep getting fucking good, dude.
Yeah,
and getting good isn't like, oh man, we can fuck around on the weekends, because you can't. You fuck around too much on the weekends, it takes a couple days to recover, and that cuts into your training week. But he's dialed in. He's in a good mindset. He knows that. We've been training, hitting mitts. He was grappling this morning. Did a bike ride. Rolled in a gi yesterday. So
He
we're
hasn't
on a
been
good
drinking
track.
either, so he's been straight.
Yeah. Fuck drinking, dude.
Fucking poison.
Seriously. Yeah, but the government says it's okay, and they take care of you. And they say the ciggies are okay too. We'll make those legal. But then, like, the number one thing that kills everyone in the United States is heart disease, which comes from an unhealthy fucking diet, eating sugar and eating shit. And if you're a 7-year-old, first grade, second grade, whatever fucking grade you're in, you can go in the gas station, go in that candy aisle, and you don't need to be a certain age. You could go up there with 5 pounds of gummy savers, Starburst, Reese's, and eat them all fucking night, and literally make yourself sick, make yourself fat, and then eventually kill yourself.
Just drinking Red Bulls and shit with that too. I've seen some girl at QT literally Friday night. I was getting water. And then before we went to Sean's, and they were getting gummies, Reese's, Red Bull. I'm like, what the? I remember doing that shit in high school. But
why is that legal? And maybe it shouldn't be illegal, but it's like some of the shit that they make illegal, like fucking mushrooms or weed in most places still. It's like, come on, you gotta be fucking insane, dude.
I know. What does that
Yeah,
say?
the whole candy shit, dude. The whole candy and cigarettes and all that stuff being legal. It's like, what?
Just get us fat and kill us. Yeah. Like, for real. I'm gonna get bad now for saying this.
Seriously? No, never mind. The government is on our
banned.
side,
We're
my
gonna
mother
get
says.
Damn, so it is a 5-round non-title fight.
Fuck.
Look, G. Nick Diaz 5-round on-title fight.
That changes it. Because Robbie is very fast twitch, dude. And he's going to have to pick his shots and be smart. And if Nick starts coming with that pressure and Robbie can't crack him and get his respect, it's going to be a fucking sick fight.
Damn, that's wild that they just gave to Diaz, bro.
Yeah.
It's just 5 rounds.
I know.
That's how you know
fucking
like they
sweet.
like him so much. Like we want you guys to win. Everything we're kind of going in your favor.
I just hope he doesn't get fucking cut up like Nate. Like you know how he's always busted open and shit.
Dude,
like,
he's going to look at his face. It's all scar tissue.
that's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be the same shit.
God, I
Like, in the
shouldn't,
second, third round, it's gonna be all fucking bloody.
I shouldn't say that shit about the government just because I don't know anything. The things that I know is what I fucking hear on YouTube from
You're
Paul
just
Check,
gonna be gone.
from Joe Rogan and the people he talks to. But half the people Joe Rogan talking to are smart as fuck. They're like good sources.
Yeah.
Sources that it's like, okay, they're actually trying to tell us the truth. So it's like, is that a bad thing to learn from? What do you think, Jay? Is Joe Rogan and the people he talks to a bad thing to learn from compared to what else you can learn from?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's kind of like how we see this is our truth. Like this is how we believe, how we think. The same way like someone else is closed-minded. But we could be closed-minded to the person that's closed-minded. You know what I mean? So it's like
Well, yeah.
their perspective, our
Yeah,
perspective.
definitely.
We're never gonna cling or I don't know.
Like anyone who believes a certain thing, if I was raised in their exact same circumstances with their exact same genes, I'd be the same way. So it's like, how could you get mad at fucking anyone? But we're lucky. It's like not like we work a corporate job where we have to go get the vaccine and they're forcing us to go get that jab.
I know. I think they made my sister get it.
I know. I asked my job. I was like, "Are we gonna have to get that shit?" They're like, "No, we're less than 100, so we don't have to." I was like, "Thank
God,
God."
I just feel like it would be different if there was like people weren't getting sick and it was a proven thing and all the feedback from the thing was like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, all
It's
right.
not even fucking.
What was that thing that we used to get when we were kids? Was it immunity shots or whatever? Wasn't that like the same shit?
like flu shots as kids.
Yeah, because remember you needed your little card to go back to school.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if
I
they
don't
did it
remember
over
what
there.
shot it was.
But it's like the same concept though, right? Like they're kind of making you get it. And
I
obviously
guess
when we
it
were
is.
kids, we
Just
did
get it because we had
we're
to.
just kids. We're like,
Just
okay,
the doctor
we have to
says,
get
so
it.
you listen to the doctor, yeah.
It's kind of what the people have been saying too. They're like, "Oh, if you're go to a doctor and they're like, hey, have you got your COVID shot yet?" They're basically saying you need to get your COVID shot.
Yeah.
Same
But then there's doctors that are about to lose their job. My mom's like, yeah, my doctor's literally going to lose his job. He's going to quit. He's
Because he's not
going to
gonna get it. Yeah.
quit being a doctor because he's not going to get the vaccine. I'm like, damn.
Well, there's people that do the research, and he's probably just like, maybe not get it.
Yet.
He's probably telling that people.
That's what he
"Don't
told my
get
mom.
it."
Just don't get it yet. Just wait a year or two.
To
See what
how-
So
happens.
yes, I could get that. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. But Monday's busy day. Taught this morning class. Drove to Tempe, which is about 45 minutes long. But now in the Hov lane, you click that thing on self-drive.
Clutch, huh?
Self-drive, dude, and you're just barely touching the steering wheel, just cruising. Trained fucking hard, drove back. I was going to stream, but I was like, I knew we had to do the bust out the pod today, so I just rested a little bit, had a good shake, good, nice protein shake. Mariah fixed up some Ezekiel toast and eggs and avocado. And I'm feeling good. And now I'm going to go teach gi class, 5:30 to 6:30, and then no gi class, 6:30 to 7:30. So Mondays are busy, but it's full of shit I like to do. So that's that. What are we at for time?
39. You get your did you put your shirts up on Timbo merch?
Oh, you
no,
did.
Yep.
the RedHawk one?
There's only a few hats left. Those sold quicker than I thought. TimboMerch.com. There's the new hats, flat bills. They fit really good. They're quality hats. And then the new RedHawk Academy shirts, designed by my boy Dallas. They have that kind of like throwback feel. They're like this ash gray, nice shirts, quality shirts, sweet shirts. And then the RedHawk Academy is going good. I'm putting shit up there every day. Today I put up a video asking Taquino what he thinks someone brand new to jiu-jitsu should go in there and focus on, and what's important for someone just starting jiu-jitsu. Coming from one of the greatest all-time ADCC world champ, multiple-time IBJJF world champ, just a wealth of knowledge. But yeah, I'm putting shit up there on the RedHawk Academy all the time. Techniques. I'm getting that GoPro, and we're gonna be doing the the cooking vids,
I'll be fine.
simple cooking vids with quality ingredients. That's
Little
not going to
Hot
kill you. Yeah.
Have Dell do it.
Chill, G. I don't do that no more,
Little
chill.
PB&J or something.
For real. Crunchy peanut butter jelly.
Yeah, doing the book reviews and different shit on there. And that's where I communicate with the people the most. So if you don't live in the state and you want to communicate or talk and learn some of the shit we're learning, RedHawk, patreon.com/RedHawk Academy. So that's that. And when's some new product stuff coming out?
Hoping later this month, end of the month. That's what I'm hoping on.
End of the month. Some smooth product stuff's gonna come out. So
Dow's OnlyFans.
Shit,
seriously, Dow, you
I don't got one. He's
cooking
capping.
some up.
Shit, I wish with some girls.
Shit. Yep, that's it. Okay, RedHawk recap episode 9. Like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Almost to 10,000 subscribers. So that'll be sweet. See you guys next week.